Hi, this is Neil Nicholson, and this is my informative speech. And the title of the speech is entitled, What is Psychological Harassment and Gang Stalking, the Effects, Methods, and Secrecy? Sounds good, doesn't it? So here we go. One would not expect a victim of rape to single-handedly identify, trace, catch, prosecute, convict, and punish the person who raped her. Targets of bullying and psychological harassment often find themselves doing all these things while those in position of authority persistently abdicate and deny responsibility. This is a quote from bullyonline.org. Another quote that I'd like to share with you is by Mark Richt, who is the author of The Hidden Evil. And in this quote, he basically says, organized vigilante stalking is an occult form of terrorism mind control used against an individual in a malicious attempt to reduce the quality of a person's life so that they will have a nervous breakdown, become incarcerated, institutionalized, experience constant mental, emotional, physical pain, become homeless, and or commit suicide. And this is done through a well-orchestrated method of accusations, lies, rumors, bogus investigations, setups framing intimidation, overt and covert threats, vandalism, threats, theft, sabotage, torture, humiliation, emotional terror, using weapons of what we called electromagnetic weapons, and general harassment. So what is psychological harassment? Would you like to know? Okay. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Don't get too excited. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Psychological harassment is defined as any vexatious behavior in the form of repeated and hostile or unwanted conduct, verbal comments, actions, gestures, that affect an individual's dignity and psychological and physical integrity, which results in a harmful environment for the individual, which causes detrimental effects. Now, this is orchestrated through a method, an organized protocol called gang stalking. So what is gang stalking? Are you in a gang? Because if you in a gang, I'm going to beat you behind and send you home to your mama. Sounds good, doesn't it? Gang stalking is defined as a form of bullying and intimidation from multiple perpetrators, whereas ordinary bullying is usually one-on-one. Gang stalking or mobbing is where multiple individuals psychologically attack one or few persons in any situation. Did you understand that? So basically, how did this all get started? Well, it started basically with the Stasi in East Germany. They employed over 274,000 individuals. And these individuals will spy on their neighbors and make false accusations. And people would lose their lives. Some people would go to prison for making political jokes. Just imagine. Why did Obama cross the road? You don't know? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Why did Obama cross the road? Because five Guys Burger was on the other side. So just imagine. I would get thrown in jail for saying that. Ridiculous. So how did we in America become like the Stasi in East Germany? Well, it all started with a guy named McCarthy. Can you say McCarthy? McCarthy was a political power in the 50s. And he basically, along with the FBI, ran covert infiltration, spies, wiretapping on people that they suspected to be communists. I'm glad that's over with. Can we say Patriot Act? Wait a minute. Here's my cue. Can you say Patriot Act? Okay, methods of gang stalking. So targets are gang stalked through the use of street theater, in which scenarios are staged like an accident, and subliminal threats are directed to the target, telling them that either you stay quiet, or if you don't stay quiet, you will have an accident and possibly die. Sick stuff, isn't it? Loud noises, noise campaign, are used to disturb the individual. And the methods that are used to break down targets are programmed. Actually, targets are programmed using hypnosis, mind control, in which they suffer sleep deprivation and low self-esteem, depression. Behavior modification methods are used using poisons and other form of toxins. For example, if you go to eat at a restaurant, they will poison your food and you will feel strange. And you go to a next restaurant and they'll poison your food and you'll feel strange. And sooner or later, you won't eat out anymore. That's how it's done. Can you say that's how it's done? How's my speech so far? It's pretty good, isn't it? Okay. So how is this being kept a secret? Because if someone came to me and told me that I want you to help me to psychologically harass someone, I would look at them and say, no way. But other people are not like me. So this is how this stuff is being kept secret. So many theories on how this is being kept a secret. Some believe that many participants are made to believe that they're doing something good for the community by helping to drive out the undesirables. Do I look undesirable to you? Look at it. I got a guitar. I'm cultured. Look, I love art. I like music, movies. I like to read books. And I take photographs. Are you kidding me? Undesirable? Somebody will slap you upside your head for even thinking that. You like that? I do. Okay, so here we go. So law enforcement, fire, and ambulance are used in noise campaign. In the middle of the night, you'll hear them blasting the sirens or using low frequency to wake you up out of your sleep, that sort of thing. Horrendous. This stuff is believe me, this stuff is horrendous. So in conclusion, what I like to say is that when tyrannical governments reign, the individuals that are persecuted must speak out. We must speak out, because we shall overcome. Speak out and record every aspect of your persecution in order to bring awareness so that they can counter the lies and deceitful nature of said government. Many TIs are asking themselves, including me, I used to ask myself, what did I do to deserve this? But then I came to the realization that I did nothing. I did nothing. These people are out of their minds. And they say, I'm out of my mind. No, they're out of their minds. So the next time you guys come across someone and they're talking about their ordeal, you may not have to listen, but don't shun them. Don't look at them like like they're crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are legitimate people out there who have serious mental illnesses. And after many years of this abuse, that I myself have developed some mental illnesses that are meant to simulate some of the experiences that schizophrenics exhibit. But with schizophrenics, there is an actual physical deformity in the brain. Right? There is no deformity in my brain. So I just want you to know that I'm not here to convince you that this is going on. I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to make you aware, so that in your awareness you accept the possibility that this stuff might be happening. And you do your own research and you find out for yourself. But this is heinous, this is horrendous, and I don't wish anyone to go through this. And the visual presentation I have for you, I will add to the end of the video, because it's on the monitor, and when I record the monitor recording using the webcam, it won't allow me to speak. I get no audio, so I'm going to add it. I'm going to show you some symbols and what those symbols mean to me, because of how they were programmed. I was programmed to identify these symbols, and also colors, how colors are used. I will give you I would display some colors for you, and you will see how colors are used and the emotional effect that colors have on an individual. So I thoroughly hope you enjoyed my speech, because I love talking about this topic, and I love my guitar. This is my girlfriend. I play my guitar every night. So I really hope you guys enjoy the speech, and I hope it was informative, because there are a lot of information that I left out, but I will post in the PowerPoint presentation the stuff that I've left out in this speech. So once again, thank you, and have a good night.